Looking back over the year, Kenya had launched its bond market, which was the highlight of the Kenyan market. What is the outlook for the bond market in 2010?
Given how things have been for the Kenyan market in 2009, we're thinking that the aspect of investor confidence, the aspect of actually being able to truly understand how the key economic fundamentals of economy actually will be dependent on how the bond market actually behaves. The fact that we've actually automated it, making it easier for accessibility to the ordinary Kenyans to invest, to the local investors to invest, it actually is a plus, because now it means that I have options to either invest in the equity market or in the bond market. And given the fact that central bank, in conjunction with the Ministry of Finance, actually doing their best in terms of investor education, giving out information on how to go about it, how to access it, and how to open accounts to be able to trade in the bond market, it's actually been helpful. So the outlook for 2010 is actually positive. It's what's going to drive the stock market actually in the country, and hopefully through the bond market you can be able to revive our investor confidence also in the equity market, because we've seen that a lot of money has been able to be changed from going from the equity market to the bond market.
Well, talking about the equity market, how do you expect the Nairobi Stock Exchange to close before the year ends?
We've seen most part of last week and early this week, basically yesterday and today, foreign sales have been on increase. We've seen local institutions actually being able to take a lot of interest in key stocks like Kenya Re, Cooperative Bank and Safaricom. We're looking at it at least closing on a high note, though we've seen that local investors local retail investors have been withdrawing, cashing in on small margins they've been able to make in the last quarter because the holiday season, so people are trying to come up with money to spend and plan for next year. So the market will close a bit better compared to how we closed last year, though the equity market hasn't done so well, and though it's been basically driven on human sentiment instead of our fundamentals.
And which sectors do you think will prop up 2010?
Key sectors that will drive the economy and especially the market. We're looking at the information sector, information and telecommunication sector, companies like Safaricom, Access Kenya. We're looking at the finance segment with with businesses actually looking up in terms of World Cup in South Africa in 2010, the manufacturing sector picking up, looking for loans from the finance sector. These will be two key sectors, and the third one being the agricultural sector. Once the government actually is able to release the stimulus package into the agricultural sector, then we'll be able to see that it will be making its actually official turnaround now, because the necessary fundamentals to sustain it will actually have been in place. We're also hoping that the tourism sector, because of the World Cup in South Africa, will actually at least pick up. We're looking at a growth prospect of at least 7%.
All right, and what are some of your concerns for Kenya's economy in 2010?
I have three concerns. One, how we'll handle the aspect of the constitution, the political issue that are currently facing our coalition government. Many people have money to invest, but they're actually wary of how things are going to go. Secondly, the issue of information and technology and how we use it to our advantage in terms of how we use the information to be able to make prudent investment decisions will actually be a key factor. And thirdly, basically, how the relevant management authorities in the market, Capital Markets Authority, the Nairobi Stock Exchange, the central bank, and how they will deal with the issue of investor education. Those will be my key concerns on how our economy actually goes ahead.